All praise is for Allah, who created marriage as a trust, not a competition, and placed responsibility before authority. Peace and blessings be upon Prophet Muhammad, whose character showed the true meaning of leadership, mercy, and accountability inside the home. The word Qawwam is one of the most misunderstood concepts in Muslim families today. Some men think Qiwamah means control, command, silence from the wife, authority without accountability. But Allah never defined Qawwam as power. Allah defined Qawwam as responsibility, sacrifice, protection, and fear of Allah. Many men demand the title of Qawwam, but few fulfill its conditions. So, today we ask a serious question. What truly makes a husband Qawwam in Allah's eyes? Not in culture, not in society, not in ego, but in the sight of Allah. 1. Understanding the meaning of Qiwamah. Allah says, men are caretakers, Qawwamun, of women because Allah has given some more responsibility than others and because they spend from their wealth. Quran 4:34. Qiwamah does not mean superiority in worth. It means greater accountability. A Qawwam is a caretaker, a protector, a provider, a moral leader, a servant with responsibility. Authority in Islam is never free. It is always paid with accountability. 2. Qiwamah begins with fear of Allah, taqwa. No man is Qawwam without taqwa. A man may earn money, but if he fears Allah less than his ego, he is not Qawwam. Allah says, indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the one with the most taqwa. Quran 49:13. A husband who fears Allah, controls anger, avoids injustice, guards his tongue, respects trust, avoids oppression. Without taqwa, Qiwamah becomes tyranny. 3. A Qawwam leads spiritually before anything else. One of the biggest failures of men today is spiritual absence. The Prophet said, each of you is a shepherd, and each of you will be questioned about his flock. Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. A Qawwam prays regularly, encourages salah at home, reminds gently, not harshly, makes dua for his wife, leads by example. A man who does not lead spiritually leaves his home unprotected. 4. Financial provision is an obligation, not a favor. Allah linked Qiwamah to spending, because they spend from their wealth. Quran 4:34. Provision includes food, shelter, clothing, basic comfort, effort, and consistency. The Prophet said, it is enough sin for a man that he neglects those he is responsible for. Abu Dawud. A man who withholds provision while able is not Qawwam. He is negligent. 5. Emotional responsibility is part of Qiwamah. Islam does not teach emotional coldness. The Prophet listened to his wives, comforted them, showed affection, expressed concern. He said, the best of you are the best to their families. Tirmidhi. A Qawwam listens, communicates, validates feelings, provides emotional safety. Silence, neglect, and harshness are signs of failure, not leadership. 6. A Qawwam is gentle, not harsh. Allah describes the Prophet. If you had been harsh or hard-hearted, they would have dispersed from around you. Quran 3:159. Harsh men create fearful homes. Gentle men create safe homes. Strength in Islam is self-control, patience, gentleness. The Prophet said, the strong one is not the one who overcomes others, but the one who controls himself when angry. Sahih Bukhari. 7. Justice is the backbone of Qiwamah. Allah says, indeed, Allah commands justice. Quran 16 hours 90 minutes. A Qawwam must be just in time, attention, resources, decisions, discipline. Injustice inside the home is still zulm, and Allah does not overlook zulm. 8. Respect is earned through character, not demanded. Islam never told women to respect injustice. Respect grows when a man keeps promises, speaks kindly, acts responsibly, protects dignity, admits mistakes. The Prophet never demanded respect. He earned it through character. 9. A Qawwam protects his wife's dignity. Protection is not restriction. Protection is safety. A Qawwam defends his wife, guards her honor, respects her privacy, does not expose faults, does not humiliate. The Prophet said, "The most complete of the believers in faith are those best in character." Tirmidhi. 10. Qawwama requires accountability, not control. Control is insecurity. Accountability is leadership. A Qawwam does not spy, dominate, or threaten. He trusts, communicates, and guides. The Prophet never controlled through fear. He led through mercy. 11. A Qawwam is present, not absent. Physical presence without engagement is abandonment. A Qawwam is mentally present, emotionally available, involved with children, aware of home atmosphere. Children raised by absent fathers feel unsafe even in full houses. 12. Qawwama includes raising children with example. Allah says, "O you who believe, protect yourselves and your families from the fire." Quran 66:6. A Qawwam teaches prayer through practice, honesty through action, respect through behavior. Children follow what fathers do, not what they say. 13. A Qawwam apologizes when wrong. Arrogance destroys leadership. The Prophet was free from arrogance. A Qawwam accepts mistakes, seeks forgiveness, corrects behavior. Apologizing does not reduce respect. It increases trust. 14. Qawwama requires controlling desires. A man who cannot control desires cannot lead a family. Lowering the gaze, avoiding emotional affairs, guarding modesty, staying loyal. Allah says, "Indeed, hearing, sight, and heart, all will be questioned." Quran 17:36. 15. A Qawwam makes dua for his family. The righteous always prayed for their families. Rabbi Hab li min ladunka duryatan tayyiba. Quran 3:38. A man who does not make dua for his family does not fully care for them. 16. When men claim Qawwama without fulfilling it, claiming authority without responsibility leads to broken marriages, emotionally damaged women, confused children, unstable homes. Islam does not support this injustice. Final conclusion. Qawwama is not about power. Qawwama is about responsibility. A Qawwam is God-fearing, just, gentle, responsible, emotionally present, spiritually leading, accountable. Any man can demand obedience. Only a righteous man earns trust. In Allah's eyes, the true Qawwam is the one who protects, not oppresses, leads, not dominates, serves, not controls. If this reminder benefited you, please like, share, and subscribe, so this message reaches homes that need healing. May Allah make our men true Qawwaman, protect our families, and fill our homes with mercy and justice. Ameen.